PSM service centers, it's not quite this, like your case, the immigrants who come in and here we have got basically three groups that we face. Satu adalah Malaysian father married a non-Malaysian mother who came in to work. And then because they came in on a working visa, they cannot register the marriage. They got to go back and be coming back on the social. The first child arrives before they manage to do that. So that child, based on section 17 of part 3 of this, it says that a child who is illegitimate follows the mother's citizenship. And it defines illegitimacy very strictly as you don't have the document. So we've tried cases where you say illegitimate, the father is there, the father says, this is my child, and do a DNA test, and still they say no, there's no document. So they're very strict on that. So you have a whole number of people, there are Malay fathers who marry Indonesian or Thai mothers, there are Chinese, Burmese, Vietnamese mothers, Indians, so there are all groups. There's a huge number of them. So that's one group that we face. The other group is largely Indian, where Indian mothers who don't have documents, because their parents didn't get for them. And then they have children, and though their husband may have a document, but because they didn't have an IC, they can't register their marriage. There's another group of them. And both these groups are basically poor. And the third group that we have in our service centers are people who are abandoned, children who are abandoned and end up in welfare homes. Actually, like what he said earlier, that there is something that says that by law they should be citizens. But the welfare homes don't do it. And so they end up without citizenship. So basically all these three groups are socially depressed. Anyway, they came from a poorer strata, then they can't go to school. Or they go to school, they can't sit for exams. If they fall sick, they go to hospital, it's a problem, getting payment. When they get old enough to go to work, they can't work properly because, most employers require you to give an IC number so they can register you for PPF and so. So you cannot do that, then you can only work in the informal sector. And then you get bullied, So basically, we are stunting the development of a group of children who are already socially depressed. Either their parents are poor, or they don't have parents, they're already in a bad shape, they're making even worse. And they're not going to disappear. We can be nasty to them, we can be mean to them. They can't go, where are they going to go? Without a passport, without contacts anywhere, where are they going to go? They're going to be here. So you're creating an underclass of people, And if they go into substance abuse or they go into petty crime, who do you think? So it's not helping them, it is not helping the nation. So actually, I can't understand why the government, goes on with this. It doesn't really help anyone. It doesn't help any other racial group. By denying these people, who is benefited? No one is benefited. So I think that's, I find it's quite difficult to understand. It's like so strict about these things, but for no real reason. Yeah, just to add on more. Look, they say that the documentation is people who are not documented will are more prone to committing crimes, and then we need to document them so that therefore we can better document crime. The reality is with those who are stateless, their very existence and day-to-day reality is that they are